Day 3 of the PDC Summer Series Players Championship 11. Who do you fancy here? Northern Ireland or Portugal? How about Canada? Could Jeff Smith be sweet as maple syrup? What about the muscles of MVG? Oh, how he flexed them. Hashtag PC11 today on High Roller Radio. Yes, the third of 5 straight days of dynamite tungsten action. The summer series rolls on. Michael Van Gerwen, of course, came out on top Wednesday at PC9. He was sensational, as was Ryan Joyce yesterday at PC10. He beat Dave Chisnell for his first ever PDC title, and he had to win 4 straight legs to do so. Who's ready for darts? You know High Roller Radio is. Dart Connect, PDC TV, both stream boards up, iMovie as well, Twitter. Let's do this for love of the game, baby. Who's winning today? Asked M. Austin71. Jeff Smith or Gezi? My reply, to which he countered with Peter Wright or Christoph Ratajski. We shall see. All right, time for the arrows. Ian White, Madar's Razma to get us going on Streamboard 1, and the Diamond was a runaway freight train in this one. 3-0 to start, and then for the icing on the cake at 5-1 up, the 83 finish in 2 darts, a clean kill, efficient, effective, and all the Latvian could do was applaud the effort. Great start, Ian White. On Stream 2, the Northern Irishman Mickey Mansell had his hands full with Rob Cross, but he was holding his own nicely. 3-3 through 6 legs. Voltage pinned this maximum en route to 4-3, but the Clono Cyclone countered with this double 10, 4 apiece. Then 2 legs later, he found an absolute skin saver. The 106, Cross was on a double for the victory. Great shot, that was clutch. And then in the decider, drama. Cross wasting his match darts by a long way to that third dart at double 9, way off, and Irish eyes were smiling. Mansell steals it. Martijn Kleermacher came up big when it mattered most, playing Mike Van Duijvenbode and nailing tops for a 9th leg break of throw. The key, that was the difference, as he closed it out minutes later with a hold. Love this matchup. Adrian Lewis versus Chris Dobie. Great tilt too. 5th leg with Dobie on 16. Jackpot, the 100 checkout via the tops route. Very nice, slim, trim, and on a whim right there. By the way, that was a break. Dobie responded. 6 legs in, how about it? All breaks of throw, 3-3. But from there, Hollywood stepped it up. 80s game dropped off, and 3 legs later, it was over. 6-3 the final. Dobie takes it with 3 on the trot. Woodhouse, Whitlock, and Luke getting the best of Simon, up 4-1 and never looking back. He took his chance here on the 74 checkout, just wasn't missing, and you can make the final 6-1. Thanks to Andrew Dugan for this Johnny Clayton update. Has been really underrated, he says, playing some outstanding stuff. And yes, wow, averaged 110 in his whitewash victory over Josh Payne. Andrew also reporting that Jose De Souza was on fire, posted a 109 average in an easy 6-1 win over Adam Hunt. Couple of other notable results for you in that first round. Gerwin Price dusted off Luke Humphreys, a whitewash. Bully Boy, meantime, bulldozed the king. He averaged 106.4. And there he is, Michael Smith, facing off with the mod Scott Baker, both averaging a ton plus early on, all square through 4 legs. The mod did have a 136 punch out, very nice. But Bully Boy went on a run from there, took the next 3, and eventually closed it out for the 6-4 result. Dave Chisnell, finalist yesterday, hoping to get back there today. How about the 1-2-4 on Bullseye? Good. Facing Roby John Rodriguez and cruising early on. He had daylight at 3-1. But Little John, right on. He found this to help keep things close, clawed it back to level, then actually went ahead on this double 10, 3 on the spin. In the decider, held his nerve like a pro. Game, set, match on the 41 out, and then an ode to Goldfinger. 6-5, Roby John with the upset. Who do you think is winning here? Cameron Menzies in the background, absolutely disgusted with himself for squandering many chances. Jermaine Wadamena pouncing on double 10 for Daylight, leading 3-1. But whatever Menzies said to himself seemed to work. He flipped the switch and turned it on, took the next 3 to take the lead. But again, these expressions will give you a hint as to the outcome. Went the distance, the machine gun wins it. Could have gone either way, that one. Johnny Clayton continues to hit the high averages. Thanks to DJ Gandolfini for this. Beat Kai Fan Lung with a 103.4 average. The Ferret is firing. Over to Dart Connect for some other notable round 2 results. Gezi, 2 for 2 on whitewashes. Luke Humphreys in his opener. Martin Atkins this time around. Top average of that second round. How about Dimitri Vandenberg, a 109 in an easy 6-1 victory. Board finals time. Nathan Aspinall battling the Canadian Jeff Smith. The silencer leveling things at 2 on this. A very nice 86 checkout. The Asp followed suit. A 144 out of his own for 3-2. Then both players kicked off with maximums. High octane stuff this. Smith would level again. Then 7th leg. Wow. Aspinall wayward on the outer ring not once but twice. And the Canuck would capitalize with a pivotal break. He consolidated that and then held again for the 6-4 victory. That was a terrific tilt. Jeff Smith advances to the last 16. Great to see, said Thomas John Dockerell. He was great in that game, and yes, he really was. David Rice knows the score. Canada rocks. Well done, Jeff Smith, he says. On the other stream, we had Gerwin Price v. Ryan Searle. Searle had leads of 2-0 and 4-2, but Gezi got him. Storm back with 4 on the bounce. The 177 open at 4-all. Then the reaction. He bounces heavy metal back to the hotel. 6-4 your final. Other third-round winners include Jose De Souza, Stephen Bunting, and Daryl Gurney. There's the Ferret again. Johnny Clayton advancing with another big average, 105.5 this time, as he sees off primetime handily. Last 16 now, and a very tough task for James Wade, going mano-a-mano with Mighty Mike. Van Gerwen on 24 after 9 darts in leg 5. Can you say 10-darter, a break of throw as well? First blood, this was bad blood. Wow. The 124 on bullseye for 5-2 found his extra gear, and the machine just couldn't hang. 6-2 the final. MVG advances. Peter Wright with 3 warm-up darts, followed by Jermaine Wadamena. When play commenced, they got after it. Back and forth on their way to 3-all. Snakebite unleashing his venom in the 7th leg. 76, no problem. Snuck that last dart double 8 in there. How? I'll never know. That was the turning point. Carried on for the 6-4 win. Mohawk man is looking real good. Thank you, DJ, for this. Canada's Jeff Smith breezes past Mike DeDecker, and we've got a Maple Leaf in the quarterfinals. Yes. How about this result from At Live Darts? The special one strikes again. Jose De Souza averaging 105.9 in a 6-3 victory over the Iceman. He's into the last 8. Is his actual nickname the special one? Wondered Swanee. Because that was perfect. Also advancing are Stephen Bunting and Ian White, who KO'd the red-hot Johnny Clayton. Chris Dobie and Daryl Gurney round out the Elite 8 lineup. Michael Van Gerwen absolutely relentless against Chris Dobie in their showdown, up 3-1 and kicking off with the lot. That's tough to beat. Had a 110 out in the 4th leg, then followed with this, the 124 on double 11 in leg number 5. He liked it too. Look at this. Flex those muscles, big boy. Credit to Hollywood, though. He was hanging in there. Very nice 180 here. In fact, he brought it all the way back to level, tied at 4. But that was it. The door was slammed shut, and it was thumbs up to greatness. 6-4, the Green Machine survives. Jose De Souza having a fine day, taking it to Stephen Bunting from the get-go here. 3-1 advantage through 4. It went 4-1, then 5-1. He is a Portuguese powerhouse, folks. De Souza, de Lovely, 6-2 your final. Did I say Canada rocks? Look at this. Jeff Smith KOs Peter Wright. He averaged a very solid 97. And how about this result? Some sweet chin music. Wow. Daryl Gurney crushes the Diamond 6-0. The Bagel. The Silencer taking aim on the world number one and faring okay early on, holding his own anyway. Double four here for two apiece, and then he calmly walked up to retrieve his darts. But as we check out the scoreline, Van Gerwen took it up a notch. 3 on the spin. This, the nail in the coffin, the 126 on bullseye. Easy peasy, no contest this one. You can make the final 7-2. Great run by Smith. He just ran into a juggernaut. A cordial Canadian right there. Thumbs up and a well played to MVG. Gurney de Souza in our second semi. And the special one was doing some special stuff from the get-go. The max in the opening leg, followed by an 81 checkout to break throw. That's called setting the tone. For good measure, another 180 in the next leg. He won the first 3, and there was no let-up. Won 3 of the next 4 as well for a 6-1 advantage. This is how it ended. 10th leg, double 12, 7-3. He takes it down, averaging 105.7. You think he's ready for Mighty Mike? Yes, he is. And there they are, toe-to-toe, best of 15 to decide Players' Championship 11. De Souza went ahead 2-0, but Van Gerwen leveled thanks to this thing of beauty, another bullseye finish, the 1-3-0 spectacular. We got some animation, the fist clench, and then we got some more as he began to rev it up and run away with it. From 2-0 down to 5-2 up, a 5-leg flash of brilliance that put the Portuguese ace on notice big time. Like that, it was over in no time flat. Van Gerwen taking 8 of the last 9 legs to stamp his authority on the Summer Series. This is how it ended. Double 14. Think he wanted it? Yes, he did. 8-3 the final, his second title in 3 days. On the man he faced in the final, Jose de Souza, he's a boring player, MVG said, but he's a good guy. He's phenomenal. No, Mike, you're phenomenal. Another title today on High Roller Radio.